Black Indigo, let me tell you something. You are officially ostracized from the conscious community. Your respect is dead and buried. You will only be supported by half-ass, reformed hood rats, and pussy beggars who are still hood rats and pussy beggars at heart.
TikTok talk that shit non-stop. Tiptoe don't make it rock. What they say that's not enough. You long but you know I got blah 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 against the wall. So Pee-wee cyber talk. Ring ring ring, no one duty calls. Now not the word at all. Big mouth, why I know you setting up. Got a big mouth, my, you setting up.
So there's two reasons why I'm doing this video for you today. The first is to be a testimony for any woman who has ever had a sexual smear campaign out against her name. The second reason why I'm doing this video is to tell you all how pornography really is like behind the camera. I also would like to express what this experience has taught me about the pornography industry as well as about myself. At times, many females find themselves with their backs against a wall that they cannot see over. I was in this position and found myself compromising my values.
Your story about your brakes beginning to go out was a lie, and you know it was a lie. Brakes do not simply go bad all of a sudden. Brakes gradually go bad over a period of months.
What you say? You said I'm a liar? Who is this person? An animation, a figment of our imagination. This person needs to be addressed. And I guess that's what I just did. Who are you? Why don't you show your face? I don't know you. Please, if anyone wants to say anything like personal about me, be someone who I went to high school with. Be someone who I went to college with. Be someone who I used to work with. Be a family member or a friend. Or you could even be a neighbor. But these little people in the background who don't even know anything about me, the comments, they got to go. As I begin to understand my position in the Black conscious community, I clearly see that in April of 2010, I made a huge mistake. I clearly see that I have made a huge mistake, and this is not the direction that I want us to go. I'm officially apologizing to the people for making this decision, and it will never happen again. Now, I would like to tell you the real story, the behind the scenes shit. Okay, so the company that produces this is a huge company, and they have a building. So they had everyone come into this building and just wait around for hours. They ordered us pizza. We all got like one slice, and we continued to wait around. I was in the building at 10 a.m. until about 1 or 2 o'clock. So finally, they brought this stretch Escalade. I thought I was getting an Escalade, but there was no room for me, so I rode in a regular 12-passenger van. So finally, we get to the strip club, and the producers and directors start giving us directions, like no hiding your face. You won't get paid if you hide your face. You have to look like you're having a good time or you won't get paid. They were just going over things like they would on a music video set. So the majority of women there were Cuban. There were a few other Black girls besides me, but the majority were Cuban. Most people think these women were white, but just for the record, they were Cubana. The girls that I was sitting with were Cuban as well. And for the most part, we talked amongst ourselves and were making jokes. We were bored to death. We were hungry. Nobody was sexually excited, including the strippers. Because if anyone has seen this video, they come out with soft dicks. They're swinging soft dicks. And all the women are acting like, oh, it's so hot. We're so horny. We want them so bad. But as soon as the camera stopped rolling, all that went away. Nobody was there because they were horny. Everyone just wanted to get paid. There was one girl at my table that sucked dick, and there were a lot of technical difficulties with this. She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing even though she didn't want to do it. But the guy had a hard time staying hard. He had to go in the back with a magazine and some special lubricant and try to excite himself and then come back on the set. And the cameras rolled as if he never left. Whatever lubricant he used, the girl who was actually giving him oral sex did not like the taste, and she was like gagging, trying not to vomit. She also didn't like him. He was unattractive. There was another situation with another girl who didn't know how to perform oral sex properly, and the guy complained, and then the director brought in a second girl, and that second girl satisfied him the way he wanted to be satisfied. But the first girl was there because she thought she was getting paid for this huge scene with him. So she ended up taking the money shot. But the other girl had to help her get him to achieve an orgasm. But again, it doesn't look like this on camera. Porn is fake. There is nothing real about porn. Everyone who's there is only there because they want a paycheck. Just like McDonald's. No one wants to work at McDonald's, but they smile and they say thank you and they're courteous because it's their job. Well, it was the same thing. Today, porn is socially acceptable in American culture. It's readily available via the internet, and there's a huge variety of different women, different positions, different toys, different animals, different scenarios where people are having sex. Porn is not real sex. And the more that we allow ourselves to be entertained by something that is fake, we heighten our chances of imitating and acting out this fake act as if it was real. And soon we won't know the difference between what's real and what's fake.